Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment from an AUD USD perspective? Now, if you remember in our last analysis on a AUD USD, sorry, what did we say? We said we will only be interested in AUD USD if we will actually see the market break below the structure. We said we don't know if the market will manage to do it, probably not, but if the market will manage to break below the structure, then we will be starting to look at this pair because there is an opportunity to be looking for possible shorts. Now, from a daily perspective, we can see that that never happened. The market never broke below the structure and continued to the upside, completing the impulse correction, impulse pattern to the upside that we have just seen from a daily perspective, approaching a level that is very interesting from a weekly point of view. In fact, this is exactly where we had all this support. Against support here, the market broke below it and found extremely strong resistance. This is exactly that area, and the market is currently now inside of it. So it should be very soon that AUD/USD should start showing some weakness. Now, if we go and see what is the situation from a COT perspective, so what hedge funds are doing at the moment on the AUD, so obviously on the AUD/USD, because all currencies are traded on the spot against the USD. So if you check the data for the AUD, you're actually checking AUD/USD. And what we can see that with the last reports, obviously, yes, hedge funds have been adding longs. In fact, we have seen they move to the upside, but keep in mind that with the last reports, we can see that they have already started to build up their short positions. So we can expect AUD/USD in the near future to start the move to the downside. But as usual, guys, trading is because keep in mind that we also at the moment have a minus 39k net position. So we have shorts that are still outweighing longs with 64k shorts and 25k longs. So, as usual, guys, trading is reactive, trading is not predictive. But there is definitely an interesting situation at the moment lining up on AUD USD. Obviously, from a 4 hour perspective, everything is still bullish. So, obviously, no, we can't be looking for any shorts yet, but things might change in the future. And specifically because we are exactly where the market started all that huge move to the upside. So a very strong supply area as we have seen from a weekly perspective. So how we will be approaching the situation here on AUD USD, we will be monitoring price action with students after we will have seen some proper development because at the moment everything is still too premature. But if we will start to see some more development here, specifically from a daily and 4 hour perspective, we will start to monitor price actions on the 4 hour time frame for one of our valid entries, and most importantly for the market to shift from a bullish market to a bearish market, and then we will be looking for one of our valid entries for a nice rejection to the downside. And the first support level that the market will encounter in its move to the downside is this previous resistance that will be then turned support. So to be safe, you should actually wait for the market to break below this area and then looking for possible shorting opportunities. But if we will see some more development from a daily perspective inside of this area, then with students, we will move down on the 4 hour and we will be waiting for the market to shift from a bullish market to a bearish market and for the market to provide to us one of the valid entries for this move to the downside with a very good risk to reward and probabilities for the move to happen. Now, if you enjoy this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. And I will see you in the next video.